Welcome back to another episode of the Casey Campbell Podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course. Pleased to be joined by Dean Rotter from Daniel Boone High School out in Pennsylvania. How's it going, man?
Good. How are you doing?
Doing well. So just kind of talk about, how these last few months have kind of been, just kind of getting ready for the year.
Yeah, it's been going pretty well. We got a whole new staff, whole new program outlook kind of going on right now. Like brand new everything. It's going really well. We're going back to that old time Dang Boone kind of smash mouth, pound a danger throat kind of football. So we're just grinding every day and getting to where we want to be.
So for people that might not know, what position do you play?
I play quarterback and I also play safety.
Okay, so a lot of players are playing both sides of the ball.
Mhm.
What's it like playing on defense and just being a safety and all that?
It's awesome. When I'm out there, I feel so free, because when you're at quarterback, you got to worry about so many things in a certain amount of time, And when I'm back there at safety, I just feel so free and I feel like I can just enjoy the game better. And I just love hitting people also.
Just kind of talk about what have you really what do you feel like you need to work on this year to become maybe a better defensive player?
Definitely, that's a hard one because last year I didn't play much defense last year. I was kind of a one-way guy, but definitely just pass. Just working on that. That's really hard because I didn't play much defense last year. My pass coverage, I would say then definitely.
Okay.
We have a lot of good receivers in our league. Last year, one of our receivers, I think he had almost 2,000 receiving yards. Not on our team, but in our league. So we have a lot of good receivers, and it's going to be some great competition to go against up there on defense.
Okay. Let's talk about the offensive side. Of course, you're a quarterback.
Mhm.
Um, how long have you been a QB?
Not too long actually. I was a huge baseball guy. Didn't really play football that much or like it like that much, but ninth grade year is when our previous head coach, he's now at Albright, Rob Flowers, he asked me to come try out quarterback, and I just fell in love with it and it just kept rolling from there.
Yeah. So how comfortable have you gotten being a quarterback?
There's been a lot of up and downs playing quarterback. That's no secret, obviously. But I've gotten pretty comfortable getting used to leading the team and not not as much being in charge as being a big brother to everyone, you know what I'm saying? Like everyone looks up to you, and that's what I like about that position.
Yeah. So, you kind of talk about that, and I think I talked to somebody about this yesterday, but how do you like handle difficult situations when things get tough?
Yeah, that's a good question that everyone has that question, how do you handle that? Everyone handles it differently. I what I like to do in tough situations, like before games, like that nervous energy kind of, I like to take a couple deep breaths and remember all the work that I put in previous to that night. So for example, if we're playing Friday night, I meditate. That's a big thing I do. I meditate and I think of all that work I've put in for months prior to that game right there.
Yeah. So going into this season, what do you feel like is the best, you know, time to really go at it? Because you're a senior this year, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
What's that? Can you believe that you're a senior?
I I can believe it because I'm living in it. It's definitely time has definitely flown by, but I've enjoyed every moment of it.
What is kind of this getting used to a new staff and like, and obviously it's a challenge for anybody, but
Mhm.
especially seniors when you're so used to something and then in your last year, boom, here comes a huge change. How do you handle that?
Yeah, it was difficult at first. I didn't know some of the coaches, but life is full of new things. So this is just a step in the right direction. Our head coach, he was our wide receivers and passing game coordinator previous years and years past. So I have a great relationship with him. And also his family is a part of the staff. Also, his brother and his dad are both on the staff. So we've had a relationship for a long time, but with the new coaches, I introduced myself and we got things rolling, and we haven't looked back since then.
Yeah. Just kind of going in, what are your goals for this year, just overall?
The past 2 years, I've really been focused on goals, and I forgotten to just play and have fun. So I'm not really focused on personal goals this year besides just having fun and playing my senior season. But as a team, we're looking to go 2-0 each week, JV and varsity both wins. And then obviously the main one is to make it to the playoffs. We haven't gotten there since my sophomore year, so we're looking to get back in that area and have some fun.
How do you mentally prepare for a game?
I watch a lot of film, a lot of film, in days prior, and then on game day, I meditate. I get off of social media, all social media, log out of everything, put my phone on do not disturb. The only person I'm answering is my mom, my dad, and my sister the whole day, and I just have fun and enjoy the moment.
Yeah. So, when did you start doing the meditating thing?
It actually started freshman year, definitely freshman year when I had my arm injury. It was a difficult time period, and I just had needed something to do to help me get into a positive place.
Yeah, just kind of to like describe like your game day routine. Like, what do you do?
Yeah, so every game day in the morning, I get up and then I meditate. I do my morning routine, my meditating and reading at least one chapter in the morning of the book that I'm currently on in that moment. Then I have my breakfast, go to school, all that stuff. Then this year is actually different with our game day because the new coaches, we're not allowed to stay at the school after school anymore. We have to go home. So I'll probably just come home, chill out with my family and my two dogs. Love them. And then I'll come back to the school. I always have my headphones and I'm locked in for the moment. And then I go down onto the field, sit in the bleachers when there's nobody on the field, and I just sit there and I just vision what that next couple hours are going to be like. And then we
Yeah,
get it rolling.
yeah. And and then finally just talk about your plans for, the next few weeks, just getting ready for the season.
Yeah, like I said, our coach is going on his honeymoon here. But that's not gonna stop anything that we're doing as a
Right.
team. We're still gonna get it going. We lift in the morning and then we hit the field after offense and defensive review, and we just get things rolling.
All right. Well, Dean, thanks so much for coming on, and best of luck this season. Let's have you on again sometime.
Thank you very much for having me.